Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play King's Bounty: The Dark Side. In the previous part, we started questing in Dragon Door, but didn't get that far. The first quest was kinda odd. Really, it took almost the whole part to complete it, and we didn't get much from it. So maybe later we'll find out the reason why the quest was in the game, basically. But today we have some more quests that we can try, and for two of those we need to talk to Gnawi. So I already ran across Dragon Door to Gnawi again. It took me like 5 minutes to get to him. I'm still not sure if it's him or her, by the way. Probably him. It looks like him. So we're gonna start by talking to him, and also along the way I found, how's that guy called again? Ronnie the Brawny, I think. Yeah. And well, I don't know what I expected from him, but I definitely did not expect what I saw there. You'll see once we are done with Gnawi, we should go to him immediately. And yeah, he is really surprised. But let's start playing. Talk to Gnawi. Welcome back, my sharp-fanged friend. What brings you here? Listen, Gnawi, I want to set fire to the Dwarven armory to strip their army of all their weapons. A perfect idea. Burn down the royal kitchen too. They have 2 cupboards full of silverware. I hate even thinking about it. The werewolf winces. The kitchen can wait. Tell me, how do I make Ogre Gimlet leave his post? Ogre Gimlet is the king's loyal assistant. If the king commands him to be at his post and not to allow anyone to come near the armory and the palace, he would rather die than leave his post. But perhaps... What? Princess Dwibble? What the hell? That's an odd name. Okay, but, well, whatever. Princess Twibble, the king's daughter. Ogre Gimlet has been hopelessly in love with her for a long time, and if something were to happen to her, he would lose his head. She's the king's daughter, you know. She's more important than any armory. So if you kidnap this Twibble, that's a perfect idea, Shaggy. But where should I hide her? Every dwarf in this dungeon watches me so closely. Is that really a problem, Empire? Bring her here, and I'll hide her safely. Now he licks his lips carnivorously. What are our options? Not a bad idea, Gnovi. Why didn't that occur to me? Alright, wait here. So that's one quest. But there is one more. It's about the Paladin. There you are, there. Do you have the dwarf princess with you? No, I don't, but I want to talk about this. Tell me, Gnawi, where could I set an ambush around here? I want to catch a certain paladin. Do you remember the place where we first met? Nope, not at all. Of course, I have no idea where we first met him, but I guess I can follow the path that we used while we were running from the pub to the Black Gate. So guess we found him somewhere along the way, hopefully. There's a small passage to the left of the place. It leads to a very nice blind alley where no one will disturb you, but I would advise you to clear it of riffraff first so they don't get under your feet. Thanks, Naui. So we know where to ambush the paladin, we know how to progress in the main quest, but we can buy werewolves from Gnawi. Although we don't have room in the army. Explore and prepare the site for the ambush. There are some neutral squads. We can either do that, but where is the armory? Maybe let's talk to Ronnie first. If I can, of course, find the way out of here. It was a pretty nasty spider stack. That's the one. I completely missed them again. Let's just kite them for a bit. Don't want to fight them without rage. And here is Ronnie. For some reason, I have a feeling this is gonna be a really fun fight. It doesn't look that scary when we look at his units, but I don't know. He just looks scary. Okay, can we just talk to him? A huge giant who looks incredibly tall even for a giant is telling something to a group of young dwarves gathered around him. Are you Ronnie the Brawny by any chance? Yes, that's me, and you must be Dar, the cursed bloodsucker. Gerdiger warned me about you when he appointed me as a commander-in-chief. Out of my sight, vampire. The undead are not welcome here. That's what Ronnie the Brawny says. So, again, 4 options. Brawny, I've seen many giants in my life, but you are the smallest of them all. You should be called Ronnie the Puny. What else? Without Ogre Gimlet's patronage, he would never have become Commander-in-Chief. You are the Commander-in-Chief? My talking skull knows more about tactics than you do, although to be fair, it did once belong to Captain Chateaubriand. Gerdiger should have appointed you as a battering ram, that way you could be of at least some use to the army. So which insult do we decide for? I like the last one. To batter down gates with my head? Good joke, a little vampire. But I'm too big and heavy for it. Besides, who needs a ram when you can blow up the gate with boom powder? Well, that didn't work. What about this one? So what? I once did Ogre a favor, and he in return helped me get this position. Helping each other, that's what friends are for. I have no idea that he had the talking skull. I have a feeling that the one that works is the first one, so maybe I'll try the other options before I go for this one. What? Blood and lies. I led dwarves back in the Battle of Greenhead when your skull was still learning how to say its first words. I'm one of the greatest dwarven warlords ever born, and that's why Gerdiger appointed me as Commander-in-Chief of Dragondoor's army. And yeah, Ronnie the Puny. Let's try that one. No! I didn't know that we have to fight. Crap. Okay, that's it. I've had enough. I'm going to make you dead as doornail. He addresses the young dwarves surrounding him. Watch and learn how heroic giants fight. Right, dwarves, watch and learn. The bigger the giant, the louder the noise he makes when he falls. Okay. So this might be a problem. And this really shows that I'm getting to a part of the game that I've never seen before. So we'll probably fall into traps like this more and more often. The real problem here is that we don't have rage, and I'm not sure how fast you can generate it. Okay, that's a bad start. How many ranged units does he have? This is a problem. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I'd like to stay out of range of the miners, but I just can't do it. That X cost him 12 mana. I'm just counting how much damage he can do with his spells. But this really doesn't look good. We'll have to start this with jealousy, which means that the giants both stacks get their AoE, there's no way we can get enough healing or resurrecting to do this without losses. Well, what we have to make sure is that we don't lose dragons. The rest we can probably handle. Two, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6. Be much better to have the giants, I mean the dragons here. Oh well. I can't start without the shield. Dragons would be dead. Okay, 23, that's not enough. Just killed this stack. And how much is that? 27. Go for jealousy. I'd like to go with the black hole, hit at least one of the giant stack, but this is more effective. This is gonna keep this side of their army busy for a while. And also, problem is we can't fly to this side because of the stupid alchemist is here. Ah. Okay, let's reduce the damage from the engineers as much as possible. This is why I wanted to reduce the damage. Please, I hope that we are not burning. We are bleeding, well, that's not much better. And now we have to start working on the giants. Okay, the first turn wasn't that bad, but now the giants are active, and that's where the problems start. How do we have to do it? We have to use time shift for this turn. And on the next turn, we have to use turn back time on heresiarchs. I just have to fly to the middle. You'll probably need the heal, so I should wait. Yeah, this is... Oh, you can't do anything. How is that possible? That's fine. Well, so far, so good. $41. Let's use the black hole and try to stop these giants. I know that this would do a lot more damage, but right now it's more important to try to stop that stomp of theirs. There we go, stunned. Good. Good, and it was also a pretty nice hit. Healing, how much damage can we do? 1000, 1700, 1800. Let's go with that. I can't do much about this. And I made a mistake in the previous turn. I shouldn't have attacked with Heresy Arcs. I should have resurrected Wizards. Getting a bit overwhelmed by this fight. Okay, whatever. Let's just use turn back time now. I still hope that it gets rid of the bleed. That's the whole point of this. If not, then this is a wasted turn. Yeah, I just added one extra turn into it. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. So I totally screwed up, and from now on I think it's just about finishing this fight as soon as possible. Just the best way how to reduce our losses. Yep, there we go. That's what we need. This was also pretty good. I'm hoping that this stack runs into the trap, or even picks up the treasure. That's fine as well, as long as they're not using the stomp, and Ronnie is not using the X anymore. That's good as well. Okay, can't do more damage than this with wizards. Um, let's save the fire flood for a better lane. Oh. I was hoping that he's standing right next to the dragons, he would maybe attack. Okay, that's not bad. Because now I think if the timing is right, we should be able to flip the second miner stack. No, we need one more turn. Oh, come on. Okay, how long do we have? One more turn for the shield. We still need the shield, so I don't really have a choice. What about the remaining cooldowns? The rest is fine. Let's go with Calm Rage. We'll need a lot of mana for this fight. I still want to try to do this without losses, but it will take quite a while to resurrect everything. Before I even try, I need to wait for Ronnie to burn all his mana, and we need to have both the chance stacks down. Oh, this should work. No, I can't attack like this. Maybe I could just wait. Oh, then they aren't gonna move. Oh, we could try it. No. I'm trying to find an angle to hit both the chance stack, but problem is we can't move freely because of alchemists. Let's wait. I know that we're gonna lose a dragon this way, but... Damn it! Oh, where do we start this time? I think we can now just kill giants with attacks, and we have to start working on alchemists. But on the other hand, the best move here is probably jealousy. Okay, that works. 35. That's another giant down. The This is the last turn when we have time for the time shift. From the next turn, we just keep using Calm Rage and turn back time. Oh, cool. Problem is he still has enough mana for one more axe. That's pretty annoying. Okay, here I don't have a choice. I need to block these two stacks. The giant's down, and next one has to be the alchemist. It's possible that we are doing like no damage to them. Yeah, we can't sacrifice summoned units. Oh man, this will be pretty tough. Oh, we need the damage, we need to get the alchemist down first. There goes another dragon. Okay, so what are our options? Anything that will help us with the resurrecting. The only thing we can really do is heal. Dragons are by far the most important part, so let's start with them. And now we use turn back time. We should still have 2 resurrections left. Please kill them. Perfect. Now we need to kite the miners away from this side of the map somehow, because I would like to get skeletons to the Zlon. That's a free healing there. Let's go back a bit. Oh, that was a mistake. No. Get the hell out of there. They're gonna soak that Zlon. Maybe we could get a Zlon here. How much mana? 75. 75 is still enough. There we go. Dragons are back. This should be an easy kill for them. Good. Please leave Zlon. Nope. So what do we have now? On this turn, I need to use turn back time, so I can't slow down the dwarves, which means I have to stay where I am. Wait. Try to get them towards this side. It's the best I can do. No, don't have anything. Wait. Here we have to resurrect. And we have to resurrect what? Doesn't really matter. The last we have to do are heresiarchs, and I'm not sure about them. We can get 10. It's like 1900 and how much? 33, 42. I think we can't do this. But well, I'll just keep trying. This is exactly what I didn't want. But well, at least we can sneak around them. Now... let's move... we need to convince the miners to start chasing our dragon somehow. I have no idea how we're gonna do that, but that's what we have to do. Okay, next spell has to be slow. We can't kite the dwarves with speed of 2. Wait, wait. Problem is I also don't remember how many units we started with in most stacks. How long do we still have? 2 turns? Wait. This time I have to wait. Because if I use the turn back time too soon, we would be moved back onto this tile and take a hit from the miners. Which of course we can't afford. So it has to be wait. Now 830. It's not bad. No. I can't use turn back time anymore. They are standing on the tile where we'll be moved. One more. How many do we need here? 41. I can probably save these 2 stacks and that's about it. Yep. Oh man. They're still slowed. They are. Wait. Here we have to move away. This is what we needed 1 turn ago. Maybe I made a mistake somewhere. We could have moved differently. But it wouldn't be the only mistake I made during this fight. And of course the biggest mistake was talking to Ronnie without drinking a rage potion phase. That would make it so much easier. What else do we have? I'm not sure that we can even get the resurrection back. No, we can't. Oh, we can, I think. 1 charge at least. And of course they are chasing the heresiarchs. Well, that means we're gonna finish the fight on this turn. In the end, it's not the end of the world, it still hurts, but at least we saved dragons. Can we do anything? Maybe get a kill for Blackie. So I'm at 23-8. Well, for how it looked like earlier in the fight, I think this is acceptable. I think this would be doable without losses, even with no rage right from the start. But I think I'd have to do this multiple times and without mistakes. I think I made like 2 or 3 mistakes, especially with positioning. I should have started moving the heresiarchs much sooner. Basically, I allowed the miners to come to them and cause this trouble, block the tile that I needed for turn back time. And that was the problem. If I moved the heresiarchs sooner to this side of the map, the miners would be able to chase only the dragons basically, and that would solve the whole problem. But well, mistakes were made. I think we managed to save the most important part of the army. Off camera I will get the demonologist, and for the next fight we'll pick something easier, and with sacrifice we'll get our heresiarchs. 231 prisoners isn't bad, and 70,000 is pretty good. What did we get? Oh, 2 might runes. Good. For a second I thought it was only 1. Discouraged by the leaders that the dwarves scatter and run home. This dwarven army was defeated before it even arrived on the battlefield. Good. So that quest should be done. But I think in the quest log actually should be not talk to Ronnie the Brawny, but defeat Ronnie the Brawny, to make it more obvious that we have to fight immediately. Really thought that we would just talk to him and won't have to fight immediately, or at least there should be an option to just leave and prepare for the fight. This was nasty. But well, he is dead. We can get the units back. So that's what I'm gonna do off camera. And in the next part we go, which one is that? Dwarven Armory? Yeah, we'll try to find a way how to kidnap Twibil. And we'll also start working on the Paladin quest most likely. Not sure in which order we're gonna do this. I'm afraid that in order to kidnap that princess, we'll have to go through another nasty fight. Maybe it's easier to first clear these 3 stacks and then check how strong the paladin is, and then decide what we do next. But yeah, we'll see about that in the next part. For today we are done, so I hope that you like this part, that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.